welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Mariah. If you're not, hey. This weekend is AKA Central Regional Conference weekend. We're in St. Louis, Missouri. The weather has been kind of crap. It's definitely overcast and it's been raining on and off since we got here. It's actually Friday, so conference started Wednesday night and we didn't get here till Friday because I just moved from the Bay back to Indy and my flight was Thursday. So I just landed yesterday. Then me and my mom woke up and we drove to Missouri this morning. So we just got here a few hours ago. We've had some issues with the room because the room was under someone else's name. Because you guys know I'm giving the undergraduate luncheon speech, so I'm a keynote speaker. So the room, I didn't technically book the room, they did. So we had some issues with the room and then our luggage and then registration and then going to see the vendors, all the things. So
one day he'll say to me, Alpha, a girl who is so superior. I'd be so happy I could melt the wizard and down.
Looking like idiots. You're literally squeezing my hand. So we've kind of been running around. We finally got checked into the room. I don't think this weekend I'm gonna be able to go to any plenaries just because we just got here. I don't have an outfit for this plenary. Tomorrow the plenary is right before the undergraduate luncheon. So I'll probably be spending that time getting ready and like practicing my speech. So those are the three. We already missed the one this morning. So I don't think there will be any plenaries for me this weekend, but we have a few hours to like chill, hang out, and then we have the Gen Next in the undergrad hospitality suite. I told the girls on TikTok that that was where I was gonna hang out, so that is where I'm gonna go hang out. It's from 5:30 to 7, and then tonight we have the step show and the D9 party that starts at 8. And then Lauren and Kennedy, I guess this is news to you. Lauren and Kennedy invited me out. They're going to a bar. So we might be going out tonight, but I'm so excited, you guys. I'm excited about my speech. I feel like my speech is really, really good. Like, I'm excited for this weekend. I love conference weekend. My first conference in Chicago when I was a Neo, I'm still a Neo, but my first conference was just like super, I didn't know what to expect. It was super boring because I just didn't know what was going on. And then the Milwaukee conference, if you guys haven't seen that video, it's up on my YouTube, so you should go back and watch it. But I'm excited about this conference. But yeah, welcome to my channel, welcome to this vlog. If you're an AKA, hey soror, happy you're here. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. I think we should do like a little room tour because they put us in the handicap room and I kind of like it. I think it's pretty nice. So I think we're gonna do a room tour and then we're gonna chill for a little bit. I think I'm gonna like edit some content, post on TikTok, just unpack my suitcase, get my bearings. And then at 5:30, we're gonna go to the hospitality suites. Okay, so this is the front door. We're on the 14th floor of the Marriott right across from the convention center. My mom has already kind of unpacked her stuff. But then when you come around this corner, there's a super long hallway. We do have a little mirror, but super long hallway. And then we have, this is our first view. I feel like this is a good view. So the convention is over there. I don't know if you guys can see it, but like literally we're right across the street. Say hi, Mom. And then we have this other window. We're just looking at another building. This is what I was saying. I don't know if there's people over here, but yeah, all of our stuff is currently spread around the hotel. I need to unpack my suitcase and then my duffel bag, hang some things up. I forgot about the bathroom. The bathroom is what I was wanting to show you guys anyway. So it is a handicap bathroom, but I like the mirror. Like the lighting in here is super good. And if you guys know anything about like filming content, it's always nice when you have this like little shelf here because then you can set your tripods up on it and film content super easily. I feel like I'm talking so fast. I'm so excited. I also wanted to show you guys the conference backpack. Let me go get that. So I've put stuff in the backpack, but I honestly have not opened it yet and actually like been able to look at it. I just threw a bunch of stuff in here like y'all. So this is the backpack. This is the bag for this year's conference. I love it. Like, I think like the look of it is pretty standard, but I love that it's a backpack, especially for how me and my mom have been running around St. Louis this morning. I feel like it's super cute. Like this is something that I'll actually keep and that I'll actually wear. In the past, the backpacks that they give us, I usually give away to other sorors because I just don't really, I know I'm not gonna wear them anywhere. And if you guys are not D9 or an AKA specifically, then you probably wouldn't know, but the bags are like a super, like, I don't know how to explain it. They're like a big deal for us. So like every year it's like, what's the bag gonna look like? Like, what's the design? What's the color? What's the structure? So I like having a backpack. I think this is really functional, and I think it's also super cute. Like, it's not doing too much. And then also in the back, I didn't show you guys this, but it has this little, oh, I thought this was gonna be like a little, okay, so there's one right here. I feel like you could just put your phone there. And then what's in the bag, so I haven't opened this. So this came inside of the bag. So this is a water bottle. This is super, super cute. I actually brought my Wicked water bottle. If you guys have been following me on like TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, anything, you know I'm obsessed with Wicked. So I have the Wicked water bottle and I brought it here, but this one is also super cute. So the theme for this conference is soaring in the loo. So I feel like that's why it has like the flowers on it. But this is like a metal canteen. I don't know if there's anything else. Oh, there is something else in here. Is this a makeup bag? So this is a crossbody purse. This is something that I might give away. I hate to say it. I don't know, I don't really wear crossbodies that often. I feel like it's really functional. Work done. I did a few things on the computer. I unpacked. The room looks cute. I'm about to go meet my cousin. So I told you guys a few times that I'm a legacy. So my cousin is here. We're gonna go to the vendors at 5. The hospitality suite doesn't like start till 5:30 and it goes till 7. So we're gonna go to the vendors. We're gonna shop a little bit. I saw this jacket from Sorority Hill. So I worked with them when I first like started posting on TikTok and posting AKA content. They have this jacket that I've wanted for years. And the first time I saw it, I was like, $200, like no, but I still want it years later. So that's how I know it'll be a good purchase. So I think I'm gonna get that if they have it in my size, and we're gonna see what else they have. But yeah, we're gonna go head down to the vendors and then we're gonna go to the hospitality suite afterwards. I like it. Thank you. Damn. That was when I first walked in the door. All right. I'm gonna get it. Okay. Right. I'm gonna get it. Oh, it comes with a little garment bag? Yeah. Cute. Nice to meet you. Really? Thank you. Who are you talking to? Girl. That's much. No, bro, you've lost it. It's over. No, you've lost it.
In the corner, about to go to sleep while they were yelling at a debriefing. You say Louis.
I remember that.
They were just in there like,
so late at night.
Yes.
I remember that.
Certain things you don't forget. Being yelled at
I just remember
1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, middle of the fucking night.
About SCRC in Milwaukee.
I was like, the fact that you just remembered that is crazy.
Yeah. No, it was you sitting on the floor. Got to charge your phone.
She just said we were sitting on the floor. I said, that's obvious.
They ran out of seats. Yep. We were squished in that room just looking stupid. Yep.
I know. Can I do a vodka pineapple? Ooh, can I do a vodka pineapple with grenadine? Yeah. I gotta add the grenadine in there. If he asked you to be his girlfriend, would you say yes? Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's from the South. Your man.
He's from
That is your man. This coming.
Is it a hotel or motel type?
Holiday Inn. Top of the morning, chat. It is currently Saturday morning. The weather still freaking sucks. I feel like yesterday I didn't vlog nearly as much as I wanted to. Like when I was looking at the footage, I've been uploading and like doing some work to make sure that the vlog and my content for TikTok and Instagram would actually come out good. I think I was so excited yesterday that I didn't really record. Like I recorded a lot, but I also like feel like I didn't talk to the camera a lot, if that makes sense. And yeah, today's vlog, I think I'm just gonna talk to you guys more. Today is my keynote speech. So that's at 12:30. It's currently 8:53 in the morning, so I have a few hours. So I'm thinking I get up, take a shower, get lightly ready, and then later we'll film a get ready with me for TikTok for the undergraduate luncheon, and I'll show you guys my outfit and everything. Yeah, today is my speech. I finished and sent it off to whomever needed it last night. I'm hoping they print it. If they don't, I'm gonna be reading it off my phone. Also, I'm hoping that they let me film myself. So I have my camera. I also have a tripod. Like if they're like, we don't want you to have your camera up there with you, which I assume they don't, I have a tripod and I will set it up right there in the middle of that event space. So many people have come up and are like, we're coming to your keynote speech. We're coming to the undergraduate luncheon. So I'm kind of nervous in the sense that I feel like people are expecting a lot from me. But also when I was telling people how long the speech was, they were like, 12 minutes is a long time.
I don't think that's a long time.
I'm about to say, I think it's a good amount of time.
I don't think that's a long time at all. I've been to keynotes that are long.
Like 45 minutes? I don't even know what you could say for that long. But I think it'll work because the undergraduates, like I just know in college, I didn't want to hear nobody speak for 45 minutes.
Yeah, that's just it. If somebody's engaging, like I can watch a TED Talk that is, if somebody's engaging.
A TED Talk, oh my God. I haven't watched a TED Talk in years. And like I don't want everybody to expect that I'm gonna have some great thing to say. But I was hanging out with Mackenzie, Lauren, Kennedy, and all them last night, and I was just like, I don't feel like I'm a keynote speaker. And they were like, you have a lot of things going on. Like you're very, what's the word? Established, I guess. They were like, just because you have a conversational tone.
That's what I think.
Doesn't mean
there's
that
a
you don't
difference.
have.
So I think that there's some people who are keynote speakers and they're boring.
Yeah.
They may have academia or they're this or they're that. And you listen to them talk and it's like watching paint dry.
Yeah. They were all like, it makes perfect sense to us why they would ask you. But I was just like, I think it makes sense. But also, I haven't done anything scholarly, academic, business related in so long. Yeah, that's what I said. I wrote
like grand all, and I'm like,
I said I typed it the way that it sounded in my head. Like I typed it, I'm gonna, Gonna. Nah, I'm going to. No, I'm gonna. I said I'm speaking the way that I normally speak because I feel like that's your thing. That's my vibe. Everything that I am, praise the Lord. Okay, you guys, I think I'm gonna go take a quick shower and then look at a few content things and see what I need to still do for the day. And then I think we're gonna get ready for the undergraduate luncheon. So I think I told you guys earlier that they weren't able to print my speech, and my mom was like, you should definitely have a copy for yourself, like just a backup. So I'm going to, they have this FedEx hub thing in this hotel, so I have my computer. I'm gonna go down and print off my speech. I don't know if I'm gonna read it off my computer. I need to make sure the font is super, super big. Like, you know, on a computer, you can just zoom in. I'm gonna have to put this in like 15 fonts so that I can actually read it. I don't know what I'm gonna eat because I definitely need to eat before I head down there or head to the luncheon because I will pass out. So we're gonna go print off my speech. Closed. What day is it? Y'all, it's Saturday. When I tell y'all, I literally called the hotel and everything. Like, called the front desk and was like, oh, is there somewhere I can print off my speech? And they literally told me to come down here, but they're closed. All right, so it looks like we're reading it off my computer. Like, it's just gonna be what it is. I don't care. I don't know what I'm gonna have to do. That was a fail. I just got dressed, just came all the way down here for no reason. It's so annoying. Y'all, I'm not gonna lie, this hotel is pissing me off. So I came down, obviously I told you guys that I wasn't able to print my speech, right? So I just stopped and like I saw this buffet area for breakfast. So I was like, okay, I might as well, if I'm down here, I might as well get some breakfast. So I went in, made myself a plate, like didn't think anything of it because the food is like normal breakfast food. It's nothing crazy. I got yogurt, fruit, and a croissant. Tell me why I'm like leaving. And they're like, oh, do you want to charge it to the room? What do you mean? Like, what do you mean? She's like, it's $24.95. What? Like, I'm so annoyed. So I'm gonna charge it to the room, but I'm just annoyed because I I just assumed, that's my fault. Maybe that's my fault. I just assumed breakfast was included, especially because it's like the normal basic breakfast. Morning. Hi.
Server, would you like any coffee, water, juice?
Do you have apple juice?
Yeah.
Thank you. That's it. Yeah, thank you. Hi, how are you? Good. Might as well get my money's worth, but I didn't realize that you had to pay for this, or else I would have went, especially not $24. Like, me and my mom have food up in the room. Like, she's literally eating a salad right now. So I just stopped because I was like, okay, might as well, I'm down here. It is currently going on 10 o'clock, so I need to start getting ready, like, now. So I'm about to eat this, I'm about to charge it to the room, it's fine. I'm slightly annoyed. I'm slightly annoyed with this hotel, but I feel like these things are my fault. Like, FedEx place is closed. The breakfast costs money. I didn't ask. I literally just walked in and made myself a plate because it was like a buffet type of vibe. Now I know. Now I know. Okay, y'all. I just finished getting dressed for the undergraduate luncheon. This is the outfit, and then I'm just wearing plain black heels to go with it. So the dress is from ASOS. The shoes are from Steve Madden. We have to wear this. The theme is Tea Party. So I'm technically supposed to put this fascinator in my hair, but like, get serious. Like, get so serious. So I think I'm just gonna have it on during the luncheon, but like for pictures and everything, no, it's not happening. I'm already doing the pearls. If y'all been here for a while, y'all know I hate pearls. Like, I don't like them, so I'm not doing pearls and this fascinator at the same time. It's not happening. I have to make sure my dress actually looks good, so like I wanted to have this off the shoulder look. It's supposed to be off the shoulder, but I have very broad shoulders, so sometimes it comes up really easily. I think the outfit is cute. I'm excited. I'm starting to get excited now. I'm still like very nervous, but I feel like now that my outfit, now that the look has come together, I'm like, okay. And I'm early, so me and my mom are gonna go take pictures, see the room, set up my camera, like get situated, but now I'm getting excited. So we just got in the room where the luncheon is gonna be at, y'all. I feel pretty good about the speech and like speaking in front of people, but I'm also like hyperventilating. This is a lot of freaking people. And they have me sitting up here on the dais. If you're an AKA and you're in the central region, you know Kiana W. Davis is our regional director. They got me sitting right here. Oh my gosh. Because I'm essentially gonna have my computer up here. I think it's gonna be good.
So I'm Mariah Murray, undergraduate luncheon keynote speaker. Toward Caitlin Howsey, Epsilon Iota chapter bachelor's.
Vegas. I'm talking to my dad, you guys. I'm vlogging.
Please stand to welcome our guest speaker, Soror Mariah Murray.
Now, we have a lot of eras these days, and I can't say we because I'm very much a Gen Z girly. And to be honest, I love that our generation has come up with names for everything. We have the clean girl era, the villain era, the flop era, the healing era, the winter arc era, and y'all know I could go on and on forever. But the soft girl era has got to be my favorite. And this is a very full circle moment for me. Just 2 years ago, I was on the other side of this podium as a neo, fresh into the sorority, filming content and serving as the social media co-chair for this region. Now, I'm still a neo, but obviously a lot has changed because I'm on this side of the podium now. So bear with me, we're gonna see how this goes. My undergraduate sorors, you are experiencing college during a very scary time. A time where a man convicted of 34 felonies is running the country like he does his businesses, which I'd like to add and filed for bankruptcy 6 separate times. A time where some of your peers are being watched, detained, and sent to live in places they never imagined for themselves without a moment's notice. A time where women's and minority rights are being removed as quickly as toilet paper came off the shelves in 2020. And it is heavy, but I want to tell you, black girl, it is not weight that needs to be carried on your shoulders. I think I'd be correct in saying that November of 2024 was a hard month for everyone in this room. January of 2025 was even harder. We strolled to the polls, we booked hotel rooms in DC, we bought our My Soror is My President t-shirts. We did all the things because there was no way in which a woman who has served as a district attorney, attorney general, senator, and vice president of the United States did not win. But the world proved again that they're just not ready for us. And while I can say I'm disappointed, I'm sure no one in this room can say they're surprised. But we do what black women, we do what black people do. We lick our wounds in private, we shut our tears behind closed doors, and we show up ready to do the work that needs to be done. But I want to tell you, black girl, that we were the 92%, and it is time to take a break. In this era of living my most soft girl life, I am taking a break and nurturing those environments that have nurtured me and those that look like me.
For me, that's saying yes to opportunities that look like this. That's starting an Instagram book club for young women who are equally as obsessed with Black romance as I am. That's going on as many girls trips with my friends as humanly possible because those are the people that I feel safest around. Taking a break doesn't necessarily mean taking your foot off the gas. It can simply mean steering your car in a different direction. Sorors, there are issues in our community that need fixing. And in this era of living a soft girl life, that's what I choose to focus on. If you follow me on social media, you know that one of my many passions is financial literacy. I remember the days when my dad would have me and my brothers look up stocks, create businesses in our minds, and pay for things when we got to the checkout counter. But what I didn't know was that that was not the reality for the majority of my Black friends when they went home. Our realities were very, very different, and I feel very blessed to have parents and a community that has poured into me since day one. That being said, I love pouring into the Black community when it comes to financial literacy. I love being transparent about the money I make, where my money goes, and the things that I'm doing now to set myself up for success later. And no, this is not going to change the world overnight, but there might be a person watching my videos, there might be a person in this room who is hearing for the first time that you do not need to be making millions to create generational wealth. If we're getting into the numbers, only 6% of Black Americans make over 100K annually. My goal is to get this number to 6.1, 6.2, 6.3. That's my form of pouring back into my community while still making sure peace and happiness are at the forefront of everything I do. Because sometimes having a conversation with one person, if it's the right person, can cause change in our community. Now, some of you may know the past 6 months have been very interesting for me. I recently had a run-in with cancer. And as you can see, I'm still standing here today, smiling, genuinely happy. So I'd like to say that I think cancer had a run-in with me. To try and give a brief synopsis of my story, in October of 2024, I became very sick and ended up in the ER. After being there for a few hours and doing various tests, the doctors discovered I had pneumonia. I'm thinking, great, you're gonna give me some medicine, I'm gonna go home, and I'm gonna be fine. Wrong. Because one of those tests showed that my D-dimer levels were extremely high. And if you're unaware, as I was, a D-dimer indicates the presence of blood clots. So after a few additional tests and a CT scan, I was told that I had a 10-centimeter cyst on my heart. Shortly after, I met with a cardiothoracic surgeon, which is a doctor that specializes in performing surgery on the organs, including the heart, lungs, esophagus, and major vessels. I was told that surgery needed to be performed ASAP, which, as you can imagine, was just not the news I was hoping to hear. So we do the surgery, all is well, except all is not well. The doctor was able to perform the surgery successfully, but during the procedure, he found out that it was not a 10-centimeter cyst, but a 10-centimeter tumor. I was instructed that we'd be sending my tumor off to the lab to be tested for cancer, and I'd have my results in a few days. Through all this, I'm thinking, no, there's no way. I'm a healthy 26-year-old who's very active and has never had any health issues ever. I'm sure you can see where this story is going. My results came back that I had a thymoma, which is a very rare and cancerous tumor found in the thymus gland. Now, to make matters worse, or better, the doctor also let me know that with a tumor this large, pneumonia basically saved my life. Had we found out about this tumor even 6 months later, he would have been telling me I had terminal cancer. Now, since the beginning of this journey in October, I've done 32 sessions of radiation, had more doctor's appointments than I can remember, and shed tears that only the man upstairs knows about. But I have also never felt more sure of myself or been more proud of myself than I am as I entered this new season. So when I say I am in the softest of soft girl era sorors, I truly mean that. While the world seems to be crumbling around me, I physically and mentally cannot afford to not be in my soft girl era. I say all this to say it is okay to put yourself first, to take a break, to surround yourself with things that feel good, to laugh, to travel, to cut off relationships that are no longer serving you, and to be selfish with your time and your energy. With studies showing that Black women in college report higher rates of depression and anxiety compared to their white counterparts by 34%, I promise you that we understand. College is already hard enough, trust me, I know. Finances, the pandemic, relationships, sports, and extracurriculars, internships, and I'm gonna throw Greek life in there too, because this is a lot of work. But how many undergrads in this room attend a PWI? If you're not familiar, this stands for predominantly white institution, so you are a minority on campus. Right, so let's add the stress of racism, the stress of having to code switch, and the pressure to overachieve. I too attended a PWI, but did have the option of attending Hampton University on a track scholarship for the high jump. But when it came down to it, Anderson University offered me more money, and that's where I went. Even at the age of 17, finances were always very important to me, and I saw the value in graduating debt-free. But 2 degrees later, and being fully debt-free now, I would be lying if I said there aren't times where that HBCU would have been better for my mental health. Because like we all do, I dealt with my fair share of baggage in college, and living a soft life was not encouraged or even an option in my mind as one of the best athletes on campus, on the dean's list every year, striving for perfection as a black girl in a white environment. I refused to be seen as anything less than perfect. But I wish someone had been there then to tell me what I am telling you now, black girl. It is okay to choose your peace and happiness over the chaos that is taking place around you. Whether that be in your relationship, your friend group, your school, or in the world. I know that oftentimes on social media, being in your soft girl era can look very materialistic. Getting your hair done weekly, having a partner who pays for everything, y'all know what I'm talking about. But it's much deeper than that, and it's more serious than that, especially as a black woman in 2025. So with that, I hope everyone in this room, but especially my undergrads, feel empowered to live their most selfish lives. As one of my favorite women on the planet, Soror Tracy Ellis Ross once said, self-care is one of the most active ways that I love myself. When you can, and as you can, in ways that feel loving to you, make time and space for yourself. Thank you.
Your biggest advice on producing generational wealth starting at a young age? Like, I'm 21, like,
yeah.
at 21 age, yes.
For me, staying at home. I know that after we all graduate college, and you have your 9 to 5, and you have a salary, you have a little money, your first taste of a check every 2 weeks, you want to move out. You want a nice apartment, you want a new car, you want to go out with your friends, you want to travel, you want to do all the things, I understand. All my friends moved out after college. They all had those things. I lived at home for 2 years. I lived at home for 2 years. And I paid off my student loans in 2 years. So every check that I had, I was living at home with my parents. If you cannot afford to live, if you cannot mentally live at home with your parents, I would say, because I know that's not an option for everyone. Luckily, I've been blessed to have that option. I would look up different bank accounts, honestly. Like, I know a lot of us put money into this is really financial. Put money into savings accounts. I would look into high yield savings accounts. You'll make a lot more on your interest, and it goes a lot further. I would say don't blow all your check the day that you get it, but my biggest thing would be try to live at home, try to live with somebody, try to spend as little money as you possibly can for the first 2 years.
Hi, Adriana from Epsilon Iota. My question is, what kept you pushing? Even though you were going through a lot.
Oh, recently?
What kept you pushing?
Oh, during school?
Yes.
Honestly, I've always just been surrounded with women like the women in this room. I was around white counterparts, and to me, failing was not an option. Not finishing college was not an option. Not being on the dean's list was not an option. Who I wanted to be in 10 years, I knew what that looked like. And I knew that messing around and doing whatever in undergrad was not going to get me to where I wanted to be at the certain age that I had in my mind, I guess.
And I just want to first say thank you for even being vulnerable and opening up about everything that you've gone through, because I personally didn't follow you, but hearing your message and everything, you're amazing. You're awesome.
I appreciate it.
My question was more of it was a financial literacy question. I don't have an issue, I have an issue with saving. I don't have an issue with knowing I have to pay for something that month, but long term, you know what I mean? So long term, what is some advice that you should give, and another thing, minimum wage paychecks, we don't even make it up to save anything. So what do you think?
No, I know what you're saying. You're spending your paycheck before you even get it. I know what you're talking about. My advice would be I know a lot of people don't like to do this, I look at my finances often. I check my bank account, all of them, every single day. I look at what I'm spending every single day. Like I remember at one point, me and my best friend, we looked at what we spent for an entire month. We pulled up our bank accounts and we just sat there and we added up the time, Starbucks and Jimmy John's and going out and the little $10, $5, $2, those purchases start adding up very quickly. For me, once I saw what I was spending money on, like just when I saw what I was spending money on, it was very easy to cut it. And I also think living below your means. I am currently making great money, and I am very much living below my means. Once you see that you have a certain amount of money in your bank account and you know that you can do whatever you want for 6 months, and you don't really have to work because you've been saving and grinding, and you don't have to worry about losing your job because you have that money in the bank account, I would say look at your finances, look at what you're actually spending money on, and also living below your means for a certain amount of time. There is times, like I said, soft-pro area, self-care, there is times to spend the money, but I don't think every day should be a self-care day.
So my question is, well, okay, I have a question and a comment. My question is, how did you keep yourself like positive and like entertained while still saving money to stay at home and while like you're going through everything? And then also, I love your hair. You actually taught me how to do it for press. So I didn't just say that.
Thank you. I recently just got it cut. How did I keep myself entertained? The thing is, I did a lot. I still went on every trip with my friends. Like, I still was doing all the things that I wanted to do. There were a lot of things I will say that my friends were doing after college that I didn't value. So it was easy to keep I enjoy reading. I honestly said no with a lot of things, but keeping myself entertained, me and my parents hang out a lot. I would hang out, me and my parents do stuff all the time. We go to the movies, we go to dinner, we go on trips. I hang out with my family a lot. And my family paid for it. It's pretty easy to say no to going. My friends would be going out, and I'd be like, yeah, I'm gonna go to dinner with my parents. Like, find your hobbies, find some cheap hobbies. I've got cheap hobbies, I would say. Hey y'all, what's the I'm taking these off. No, when I take off hyperventilating on the stage. It was not no hyperventilating. You guys, that's a wrap. Ate that shit up. Thank you. What's Shatar? Really? Yeah. Wait, do you know what year did you graduate? 2016. Hey. I know. I'm just tired of the way he treats me. Really nice.
Yeah. I forgot about this camera. You guys, we've been in the room sleep since my keynote. I don't know if you could tell afterwards. I crashed out really bad. I was so anxious beforehand that I think socially and just I was like emotionally, like I was just exhausted. So we've been in the room for a few hours, just sleep. We have the gala. It starts at 8. It's currently 7:02. So we need to start getting ready. I don't want to go, to be honest, but I need to get the content. I need to put on this dress that I have for it. The dress is amazing. Then I also have this idea for a video to do with my mom. So I was like, okay, we need to go to the gala. I don't think we're gonna stay long because I think I told you guys last week I really want to get this vlog up tomorrow and I need to start editing it. I haven't edited anything. I haven't. Let me also look. I feel like there was content ideas that I wanted to do for TikTok that just did not happen. Maybe I'm just not getting photos and that's what it's really coming down to. I don't have a lot of pictures and definitely not pink and green paraphernalia pictures. So tomorrow, the travel day, I might have to put on an outfit that I've already worn just to simply get photos in it, or wake up early and just take photos for a thumbnail. But yeah, the gala is tonight. I don't think a lot of people are staying. The thing with St. Louis that we're finding out is like their downtown doesn't have a lot going on, so everyone is having to eat at the hotel restaurants. But like there's a bunch of AKAs here. There's like thousands of AKAs here, and we're all in the hotel lobbies of all the hotels downtown trying to eat. People are waiting hours to order, hours till they get their food, so everybody's DoorDashing everything. They have like DoorDash orders just sitting at the front of the hotel. So I feel like a lot of people are going to the gala simply because we need something to eat. Like, I definitely want to go. The thing is, I really do like dancing, but the portion between the food and the dancing is like a little ceremony part. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. And especially still being on California time. I feel like California time is definitely behind, obviously. Like, it's only 4 o'clock in the Bay right now. But I usually take a nap. Like, my nap time is around 1 p.m. and I have not been taking a nap since I've been here. But I'm wondering if I should get ready on TikTok Live. That would kind of be fun. We'll see. But I'll check in with you guys after we're ready. Outfit check literally on the stage. Dress that I ended up going with. It's from ASOS. Super cute. I think it's really, really cute. Okay, y'all, so I just got my food. I'm the first one at the table who got up to eat because I feel like this has been very disorganized. I didn't know whose turn it was, and I saw people getting up that shouldn't have been getting up. So then I got up. Let me show you guys what I got. So we had like normal soul food. I got fried chicken, collard greens, rice and beans, and then mac and cheese, and then hush puppies. And then they also had banana bread pudding. This looks a little bit suspect, I'm not gonna lie. But I've been starving, like I told you guys. I haven't really eaten today because there isn't much to do in downtown St. Louis. There aren't that many restaurants open. I hate to say it, but it kind of, I don't know. I guess I don't hate to say it. It kind of reminds me of Oakland, but without the homeless people. There's a lot of abandoned buildings. You can tell there's a lot of culture here, but there's not like much going on. And it's really unfortunate and it's really sad. But like, we've been trying to order food and it just has not been happening. So I'm about to eat. Because next year conference is in Indianapolis, and I think I'm gonna host like an event. I wanted to host one here, but I didn't know where. I got asked to be the keynote speaker like 2 weeks ago, so I just didn't have anything planned. Next year, I'm gonna I'll probably start reaching out as soon as I get home, honestly, to like RSVP and like hold a date at a few lounges downtown that I know of, and then like host something. Because for the graduates, like unless you're an older soror, you hang out at like the hotel bar afterwards. If you're an undergraduate, you go to the parties that the frats are hosting. The like 23 through 35 crowd of AKAs, we have nowhere to go after every night. We have nowhere to go. So I think next year I'm definitely gonna like rent a space, buy food, do the whole thing, and like host my own little event. It'll be cute. It'll be cute. I feel like I can finally show you guys my jacket. I haven't had a moment to sit my ass down. So this is the only thing that I bought at the vendors yesterday. It's from Sorority Hills. I actually worked with Sorority Hills when I first started posting on TikTok. Like there was a moment, like a time where I worked with a few different paraphernalia brands. Sorority Hills was one of them, and Sorority Hills was my favorite. I feel like it gives very like 90s and just bomber jackets, Letterman jackets, like all the vibes. I have a few. I think the hat that I have there here is from, yeah, it's from Sorority Hills. I didn't even realize that. So I think I'm gonna wear this tonight. We're just going to the lobby. We left the gala early, so I don't know how much of this I left in, but it was very disorganized. It was very, not too much on my sorors, you know what I'm saying? But very disorganized, and the food was very cold and not available. So we ate what we could. I feel like it was fine, but I'm also used to really bad service in California, like in the Bay. I've never talked about this. I don't plan to talk about it, but my experience in the Bay with service, terrible, trash. So I'm like, this is fantastic. Like, this is my first meal for real of the day, because on the dais today when I was giving my undergraduate luncheon speech, I could barely eat. I was sick to my stomach. So everyone at the table was like, no, we're leaving. And I was like, oh, okay. Like, I'm okay. I'm going with whatever y'all got going. So my mom and a few of my line sisters and people from my chapter are downstairs at the hotel bar. I think they're ordering like DoorDash. I needed to film some content. I didn't get the what I wore to conference video yet, so I needed to come up, change, do all that. But I think I'm gonna put on my new jacket. So this is what the jacket looks like. It's super cute. I got it in an extra large just because I'm super tall and I like things to be an oversized fit, but like, I'm obsessed with this. I kind of wish I got it in the green. I always wish that I had gotten things in green, but I'm just not a green girl, I don't feel like. But this is so freaking cute, and I can actually wear it because I have AKA things to go to now. Y'all like this? Let me know. Like, what's your vibe on this type of jacket? And should I have gotten an extra large? I like things to fit. I'm trying to get my bracelets out. I like things to fit very oversized, so I'm like, does this fit me just right? I hate it just right. I'm not gonna lie, I hate it just right. Unless it's a dress, I need it to be a little bit bigger. I'm gonna wear this jacket. I think I need to see what it looks like. Let's go to the bathroom. Because I also have just my normal Letterman jacket. No, I like this. I like this a lot. I feel like it can easily get like bunched up where you can't see the outfit, but for the most part, I'm trying to think, do I wanna wear this though? Or like, do I wanna just stick with my cropped? Maybe if I button the first button. That's like my MO, is I like to button this first button and just wear it like this, or like do maybe like 2 or 3 of these and just wear it like this. What I might end up doing is asking a tailor to add a drawstring to this so that I can crop it and like cuff it, because I like that structure and that's what looks best on my body type. Yeah, this is more my speed, this is more my vibe. So I have the same jacket, I have it in white and black. I want to get one in green, and my mom has like a really cute tan one. I remember when I used to try to like wear her jacket, I was probably like 18, 19. It was really age you cannot be wearing paraphernalia if you're not an AKA. I used to love that jacket. So I might actually get a tan one soon, but this is just my normal leather jacket. I think it looks cute. So we're about to head down to the hotel lobby. I'm gonna take my computer because I need to edit. I'm gonna try and get this vlog out for you guys tomorrow. Like, I'm gonna try my hardest to edit like hours worth of footage and get it out for you guys tomorrow. If it's Sunday, I succeeded. If it's not, I tried my best. So I still want to be around my sorors and like be around commotion, but I'm gonna have my headphones on, I'm gonna lock in, I'm gonna edit for a few hours and see how much I can get done. Good morning, you guys. I think the last time we talked, it was last night. I was saying that I was getting ready to edit. So I actually stayed up till like 3 in the morning and was editing. We were in the lobby till about midnight, and then I came back up to the room and edited a lot of the vlogs. So I think I will have the vlog up today. If you're watching this on Sunday, I'm hoping to post this today. But yeah, that's a wrap on conference weekend. I feel like I enjoyed this conference. I feel like there were issues with the conference in itself, but that's like something specific that's internally related. But for me, this conference is really fun. Like, I think it was a learning experience. I watched my speech last night, so as I was editing, obviously I had to watch the speech, and I was really nervous to watch it. I was like hyperventilating as I was watching it because I was just so anxious about it. And then I got to the end and I was like, I kind of did a good job. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of did a good job. So I think in my head I was so nervous, and afterwards I was like, I don't know if that was good. I don't know if I was speaking too fast. I don't know, but a lot of the girls came up and was like, you had us in tears. You guys saw all the girls that I was able to meet. So I'm really happy with the way that it went. Like, after watching it back, I'm really happy with the way that it went. And I'm proud of myself. Like, I think it was good. But we are about to head back to Indy. It is currently moving week. So I move into my apartment this week. have a lot going on, so we're heading out to Indy right now. Conference next year, I think I've mentioned this a few times, is in Indy, so I'm gonna start like thinking through what I could do for Central Region and like, you know, the girls, because it's in my city and I want to do something and I want to have fun and I want to go out and I want to do all the things. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this vlog. If you did, be sure to subscribe and comment under this video what region you're in. If you're at AKA, let me know how I did on the speech. Like, yeah, leave me a comment. But thank you guys so much for watching and I will see you in my next one. Bye.